live on YouTube. How is everybody doing today? How are you all doing today? It's a beautiful day out here in Redwood City, California, where I live. And it is time for another Walking with Purpose live edition. Hope you're having an amazing day. I certainly am. My day was already going phenomenally, but it got even better. It got even better about an hour before I went live. And I'll share some thoughts regarding that in just a few minutes here. I'm going to wait for some more people to get the notification and pop on in. Let me just wait for this person to pop on in. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Coach J-Rom? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Just waiting for a few people to pop on by. We have a slight breeze today. Nothing like the wind that has been happening out there in Florida regarding Hurricane Ian. I'm glad to see that most of the storm has passed. And for those of you that have been following me for a while, know a good friend of ours, blind and autistic YouTuber RJ Sandifer. He lives in Okeechobee, Florida. And, he said that the power did go out of this place, but it was restored shortly afterwards. And it didn't really hit them as bad as other areas. Some dude in the Tesla. Some probably spoiled and entitled millennial that works some what do you call it, tech job out here. Because there's no way in hell you're going to afford a $100,000 car and living in these apartments if you're not working in high tech out here or you're a doctor or something. Well, yeah, dude, you got my attention. What did it get you? Autism Mom of Two, hello. Before you ban Mrs. P's 1989 plastic nose, are you the real Mrs. P or are you an imposter? I don't even know Mrs. P that well. I had one run-in with her. Well, you're an imposter. So you're going to go. Anyway, I saw your title and had to join in. Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Autism Mom of Two. I've got some great updates here to announce in a second, so rally up the troops, get as many people in here as possible. We're going to have a great show today. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day. And I do hope that somebody does show up here in the chat, or at least is listening right now, and maybe this person's waiting for me to open up the door or roll out the red carpet or move the curtain, open the curtain, right? YouTube's like the new Hollywood, right? YouTube's like the new Hollywood, so we have to amp things up a little bit, make people wait, keep them watching longer, right? I guess I have to do a little bit of that every now and then too, keep you on suspense, right? We got 8 people here. We got 4 in the box. Sorry, 8 people in the here in the box. 4 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Once we get to at least 12 or 13 people here, I will make an announcement. A really good announcement that many of you are going to want to hear. Many of you have been wondering about. And I'll tell you, between this show and some shows coming up over the weekend right here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams, we're going to take this positivity thing to the next level. We're going to further squash drama, further squash stupidity, and things are just going to become even more amazing than they're already becoming. Hey, VP Gloves Nation Fan Channel, how you doing, bro? Welcome. So let's get to at least 12 people here. We're at 8 right now. Let's get to 12 people. Rally up the troops, and I will share with you folks what's going on. Got to make you earn it, right? I give enough away for free. I have to make you earn something. Got to put you to work, right? Today's show is just a show where you can ask Eli any personal or business questions. Any questions regarding your relationships or your marriages. If you're struggling to get a date or keep someone around, whether you're a man or a woman, ask those questions. We will tackle them here today on this show. On the business side of things, we can talk about anything. I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years. I know how to start businesses and get business licenses and get federal tax IDs, FEIN numbers, and seller's permit or seller's permits that you may need for your business from your state. So if you're from the US, I can more so help you out on business. Now, in other countries, business is probably run in similar ways, and you can learn from my tips here that I share about, US business. But it may be a little different, so you're gonna have to look things up on your own. But if you're here in the US and you need help starting a business, or you're struggling to find the right job, you're struggling to figure out your purpose regarding doing something that you like that pays your bills, we can talk about that here today. We got 10 people here, just a couple more, and then we're going to share some news. No, it says, ask you anything. So what are you keeping from us? Jeeping from us? Autism Mom the 2. It says, ask anything regarding business and personal. So pretty much you can ask anything, regarding life and how to better your life. And what am I keeping from you folks? I'm not keeping anything from you folks. I am choosing to share something if we get to a certain number of people here. Now we have 12 people here in the box. Now we're going to have to get to 15 before I share. So let's get to 15 people, and then I will share exactly what's going on. That was my warning shot right there, the 12 mark. Let's get to 15, and then I'll share. I need more quality live stream viewers that will participate in a positive way. I'm out of ideas on YouTube. Twitch was so much easier for me. Okay, hold that thought a second, and I will share my thoughts regarding that, VP Gloves. Autism Bomb of 2, I was joking because you said we need to wait till 13 people. I want to know now, LOL. Let me answer the lady's question first, VP Gloves, because us good, strong, decent men, reasonable men, we're always about ladies first. They call us gentlemen, right? Need to get to 15 people, and I'll share the scoop. You're going to want to hear it, especially if you've been around for a while. So, yeah, Autism Mom of 2. Listen, I'm 48, almost 49 years old. And I know this, right? But we're going to have fun with it, right? To try to teach other people that don't understand it, right? I've been dating my woman for over a year, and I've dated other women in the past. And women are just they're very, very impatient because you're emotional beings, and you don't want to be in suspense. It's the emotional thing, the high and the low of the emotions, right? Autism mom of two. I'll hold my opinion on the ladies first thing. Oh, no worries. We got 11 people here. We need to get to 15 people. Rally up the troops. Let's get 15 people here. And I've got an announcement, especially for people that have been following me for a while. I've got a major announcement here that is going to be amazing. And I'm real proud and real happy. Like, this made my day. This made my day. But yeah, I know women want to know things now, yesterday, last week, right? I get how it goes. But see, men like myself and Coach J-Rom and other guys that I know are good, strong guys know that that's how women are. And we kind of mess with you a little bit because it's fun, you know? We got to tease you a little bit, have some playful fun, which further elevates and lowers and keeps your emotions running, right? And that's what women love. Women love the emotions rising and falling like the sea, right? Like Coach Craig Kenneth out here on YouTube says, women's emotions rise and fall like the sea, right? And once you learn to understand that, it's like, as a man, you're like, okay, it is what it is, right? And when your woman gets that way, you're like, okay, hey, that's just how you are. But I'll get to it in a second here. We got 7 people here now. Now we only have 7 people here. So I guess I'm not going to share what I was going to share. And it was big news. It was big news. So we'll just answer VP Glub's question. I'm a sadist. I do love to torture the emotions. I don't know if that makes you a sadist, torturing a woman's emotions. I think any decent man, whether they're a sadist or not, if you understand how women are, you'll have fun with it, playful fun, and that'll turn her on. It'll allow you to bond and connect with her more. But I knew what you were saying, J-Rob. It's all good. It's all good. I have suspense. I hate suspense. I need the big news. Well, we need another 8 people here before the big news will be revealed, or it just won't get revealed. That's okay. We had 12 people here and 5 left. And that's all right. We've got another hour plus to get to 15 people. I can share it anytime during this show. I will share it the moment we get to 15 people. Don't you love it when they beg Eli? Not really, J-Rob. Sorry, Nightbot timed you out. I don't know why. It's okay. 5 seconds. You know, the future ones are only 15. But I saw what you said. Not a bad thing. It's just Nightbot. But, yeah, I know you're kind of messing around. It's cool. It's fun. It's all good. It's not even about them begging. It's about saying, hey, look, I want to share big news with a much bigger audience than just 7 people here, right? I got to do my part to suck people into my world, right? And keep them here, right? It's all part about being a YouTuber, right? You got to suck them in and keep them sucked in, right? But see, for me, I'm trying to suck you in to a world of positivity, to a world of happiness and success and kindness and generosity and all that, right? I suck you into good things, great things. Hey, Tam Tam, hope you're well today, Eli, on a smoke break, but thought I'd say hello before I get back to work. Welcome, Tam. Thank you for being here. Now, so let's go back to what VP Glub's Nation fan channel asked. How do I get more positive people to participate on my live streams? That's a simple answer. But it's going to take a lot of work, and that's what people don't like. The answer is simple, but the amount of work that it takes to get them there is why people typically resort back to drama. All right, give me just a second here, folks. It's all good. So, give me just 1 second here. It's that one, probably mid-50s gentleman that blares his smartphone with like rock music, and it sounds distorted, and you can hear him coming from like a quarter mile. It's so distorted, I don't even think the YouTube content ID system, the bot, would pick it up. But you never know. But there's incidental coverage for being on mobile. They have a lot more tolerance for copyrighted stuff while you're on mobile, because they know it's incidental. You may be just passing by, right? Or someone's passing by, like that guy was, right? So, yeah, here's the thing, BP Gloves Nation Fan Channel. If you want to get more positive people on your live streams, you need to associate with more positive people on YouTube and social media. And you've got to remove all drama people. The problem is this, VP Gloves Nation Fan Channel. The problem is that drama will get you a quicker, bigger audience, and it might be sustainable for a little while, but it's not sustainable long term. And after a while, it gets, if you're trying to maintain a drama audience to get donations and to keep your numbers up, it gets very draining. It gets mentally and emotionally draining. Right? It becomes more about babysitting and trying to keep people together that are probably fighting against each other in your chats, right? So basically, if you want a more positive audience on your live streams, you got to start participating on live streams, not just in the chats, but on panels of live streams from channels that run positive streams and connect with other positive people, right? And then you have to also understand, I'm sure you know this, that half of YouTube and half of social media, are drama W's. I don't have to say what the W word means. They're drama W's, meaning that they just love drama and nothing else, right? So, you got to filter it out, right? And then the other issue is going to be, when you go the positive route, you're still going to have negative people coming at you, trying to kick you down to their level because they wish they could be as happy and positive as you are. And I've learned how to balance that out. Got 11 people here. 4 more people, and I'll share the big news. 4 more people. Share this out. Like the stream. Share it out. On your community tab, share it out on social media. Share it wherever you would feel people would get value from positive and uplifting content. Hey, Casey, how you doing? Casey says, hey, Eli. My lady's not here right now. She's at one of her AA meetings. And my lady got some great news today. I'm not going to share it right now. Down the road, she'll probably share it, but she's getting things done, and I'm going to go and pick her up tomorrow and bring her back to my neck of the woods. I told my lady from this point on, I'm going to pick you up and take you back home when you stay weekends with me. Her car has more mileage on it than mine, and I want her car to last as long as possible so we don't have to replace another car. And, quite honestly, taking a little drive to pick her up on Fridays is going to be like a nice change of pace for me, and then bringing her back on Monday afternoons will be a nice little change of pace for me. It'll just give me some time to, take a nice drive with my lady, and then, on my way down, I'm by myself, crank up my music. When I pick her up, we talk. On the way back, we talk, and then on my way back from her place on Mondays, I crank up my music and just brainstorm. but she's doing well. Hey, at Casey, how are you doing? Says Autism Mom of Two. Casey says, hey there at Autism Mom of Two. I'm great. How are you? Casey says, that's awesome of you, Eli. I'm sure she'll really appreciate that and enjoy it also. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my lady also has been, dealing with some new medication. And her current doctor, because we got her a new primary care physician, but she has some things she needs to, close up with the current doctor before she gets to the new doctor. The current doctor has not been, too thrilled about, actually, the current doctor has not been that great at explaining side effects of her medication. And we found out today that her medication, like when you take asthma medication, it has a form of alcohol in there. It's not that much. That when you take a breathalyzer, it goes off the charts, even though you're not drunk or you've had nothing to drink. And that's all I'm going to share for right now. We got some really, really good news. And everything with her is going well. She's getting more and more healthy. And once she gets to her new doctor and then another specialist after that, man, I look forward to being able to take walks and hikes with her again. That's going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do more traveling together and eventually create videos together while we're traveling. At some point, she will put herself out there publicly. And she's ready for it. She wants to do it now, but I'm holding her back from it because it's not the right time. She would have no problem coming out publicly now because she's learned how to deal with the people on YouTube that are going to continuously talk shit about her once she goes public. We already know what's going to happen. We already know how this script goes, right? We're just waiting for the right time. We've got 15 in the box. 15 in the box. All right. Ready for the big news? We got 15 people here. Well, I'll tell you this. Let's get the thumbs up to 15 now, and then I'll share the story. We have 15 people. Get the thumbs up to 15 and keep them there. And I'll share the big news. Now we're down to 14. So, gosh, come on. Let's maintain 15, and let's get more thumbs up. I'm sorry she's going through that. DUIs cost a lot of money. She wasn't drunk. She had nothing to drink. But she takes what do you call it? Did I say allergy medication? It wasn't that. It was asthma medication. Asthma medication has some alcohol in there. And studies have shown that if you take a breathalyzer after using your asthma medication, it shoots the BAC reader through the roof. So it's all, it's all being taken care of, dude. Red Door Woman, I have asthma, albuterol, salmeterol, and can all cause a breathalyzer test to register alcohol use. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, my lady's going to win her case. Case closed. Case closed. Yeah, it's not closed yet, but it will be. It will be. So that's that. I just wanted to share that. I appreciate you sharing that information. It is true, though. Yeah, I didn't even know about that. And that's what my lady's doctor ended up telling her the last time she saw her, but my lady didn't know that initially. And, here's the thing. When they pull you over and they want you to do a sobriety field, test, right? If you have anxiety, you can't pass one of those tests. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof, so you can't keep yourself steady, even if you're sober. But yeah, everything's going to be all right, and I appreciate your feedback there. My brother tried that excuse, and he still lost his case, but I wish her well. It's not an excuse, Coach J-Rom. It's not an excuse. She wasn't drinking. She was leaving her work after being there a few hours because she wasn't feeling well. She's also been going through menopause and has other chronic issues that her current doctors haven't figured out, which is why we're getting her specialists. But she was not drunk. She had nothing to drink for like over 8 or 10 hours. Did this happen recently? No, it was several months ago. It was several months ago, but they took like many months, like 3 or 4 months, to decide whether they wanted to, go after her or drop the case. And that speaks for itself, because that's saying they don't have enough evidence, right? A blood test could have easily cleared it up one way or the other. Possibly. Possibly. Got 17 people here. Thank you so much for being here. No, babe, I wasn't saying too much. All I was saying is you got some good news today. That's all. I didn't get into it too much. You got a lot of support here, baby. How you doing, babe? Got 19 people here, 10 thumbs up. Let's get to 15 thumbs up and I'll share the big news. Baby, I've told you the big news behind the scenes. Don't share it yet. RJ Sandifer. Yeah, don't share the big news. I shared it with people behind the scenes, but I'm going to share it here publicly in a few. We got 18 people here. Let's get now 16. Let's get those thumbs up to 15. I'll share the big news. RJ Sandifer at Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams. Our power is on and everything is good. That's great to hear. I mentioned at the beginning of the show, RJ, glad to hear you're doing well. Good. Just don't like my laundry without me knowing. No, baby, I would never do that to you. I love you, baby. It's all good. You've got a lot of support here, baby. I'm just really thrilled. I'm just really thrilled that you got that information today. And it's pretty much, the centerpiece of your case. And you've already talked about that, baby, in the past. It's all good stuff. I'm really proud of you, babe. I'm really proud of how you've been handling yourself. 3 more thumbs up. 3 more thumbs up. And if those thumbs up start coming down, because people are toying with us here, then I'll stop talking. $18 people in the box, 12 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Casey says, hi, RMP. Autism Mom of 2 says, at RJ Sandifer, I was listening to your stream about the storm. I know what it's like in Florida during hurricanes. Yeah. That's why I'm glad I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. All we have to do here is deal with some earthquakes every now and then. And the last major one was in 1989, Loma Prieta. I mean, we're due for one. 16 thumbs up. The trolls are thumbing me up because they want to know what's going on, and then they're gonna remove their thumbs up and change it to thumbs down once I talk, right? And that's cool. I don't care. Thank you. That's what's going on. People want to know what's going on, right? I want to know by Joe, right? Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. Because I only want to make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. I wish that I could take a journey through your mind and find emotions that are always hard to find, right? Yeah. I used to love that song. Joe, I want to know. Please stop singing, Eli. You can't come back to me and say, keep your day job, because I don't have a day job. I'm self-employed. So you can't come back at me with that one, right? 15 people here, 18 thumbs up. All right, we're going to start talking here in a second. LMAO, how you know that song, Eli? What do you mean, how do I know that song? I grew up during that. Casey, you think I'm some kind of square or something? Casey, I'm a good dude. And, you know, I'm really down to earth and chill and normal, but I like a lot of stuff. That song on y'all's fun time playlist, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's a very, very, you know, it's a very, very romantic type of song. Let's put it that way. VP Gloves Nation fan channel, Coach Eli, you may want to end the stream because people are going to look her up from the information you said. Dude, they don't have enough information to look her up. Dude, where I live, there are a lot of people. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. And here's the thing, VP Nation, or VP Gloves Nation fan channel. Even if they find out who she is, she's already prepared for it. It's like not a big deal. It's not a big deal. That's not the problem. The thing is, it's just going to give people endless amounts of content to talk about to try to get her off of YouTube, right? Which is not going to work anyway. So there's no concern here, bro. It's not a big deal. Well, bro, if it's giving you anxiety, have yourself a good day. I mean, bro, here's the thing. If you're going to be a successful YouTuber, you got to learn to work through this stuff, bro. Like, this is nothing, bro. This is absolutely nothing. You ask Coach J-Rom and everyone else that's here. If that's giving you anxiety, dude, then I don't know what something that would be really giving someone else anxiety do for you, man. And I don't know, maybe, with no disrespect, dude, I mean, if you're struggling with anxiety and depression and stuff like that, I mean, I would suggest doing what my lady did. Go see a doctor and get the right treatment for it. Why are you getting anxiety? It's my life. Yeah, it's kind of odd, isn't it, baby? That's kind of an odd thing to be getting anxious over what my lady and I are talking about on our channel. That's kind of an odd thing, man. No disrespect intended, dude. My lady and I aren't even getting anxiety over it. It involves us. Got 18 people here. 13 people here now. 18 thumbs up. Give me a second here. Can you folks still see me clearly and hear me clearly? I just want to make sure I'm still broadcasting video and audio. Listen, Coach J-Rom, I don't really care about anything else. It's not a big deal. All I want to do is focus on my show. I don't need I don't need information. None of us need any of that. I respectfully, I say that, sir. There's no concern besides anything that we're doing here. But I appreciate you looking out for us, bro, but honestly, it doesn't matter to us. It wouldn't matter to us whether it was true or not true. All we're doing is doing our own thing with good people like you and other people here. Again, thank you, though. No need to send anything. That's no problem. Oh, yeah, you're right, Coach J-Rom. I mean, for VP Nation, for VP Gloves Nation fan channel to get anxiety over something that doesn't even involve him is a little kind of sketch to me. I mean, that's what you're thinking, right? It's a little kind of sketch, right? But he is a channel member here at least for another few days, at $9.99. And I appreciate that, VP Gloves Nation fan channel. I appreciate that. You don't have to renew that, bro. It's not a big deal. I know you're kind of struggling and I'm not in a place where I can really donate much right now myself where I'd help you out, but yeah. Hey, Holly, how you doing? RJ says yes. Just got home watching the Bengals about to play. What's your big news, says RJ Sandiford. We'll get to that in a second. Holly says, hi, RMP. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Yes, babe, here and see. Thank you, babe. Hi, RJ. Glad you're doing okay, says Holly's Hauntings and Happenings. Autism mom of 2. Yes, you are good. Hi, Ram. Or Rom, sorry. Like CD-ROM. I keep messing that up. Sorry. Says Holly. Hi, Autism mom, says Holly. Hey, Holly, says Coach J-Rom. Autism mom of 2. Hello out respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Hey, all. All right. 16 in the box, 18 thumbs up. I guarantee you, folks, I guarantee you, at least 4 or 5 or 6 of those thumbs up will go to thumbs down once I share the news. That's how intuitive and good I am at this YouTube thing, right? So, here's the big news. Here's the big news. I am really, really thrilled. Baby. Before, and don't say anything because the Coach Eli behind the scenes group knows, right? But baby, you heard the news, right? Don't say it yet, but you heard the news, right? FYI, the wife Anna Rom does dad jokes daily. Y'all can look her up. Yeah, we'll promote her at some point. Maybe we can even bring her back too, Coach J. Rom. That wouldn't be a problem. The wife, Anna. Sorry, the wife. Come on, Eli. Stop the suspense. Tell us. We have 16. 14 in the box, 19 thumbs up. My lady says yes. Wow, 16 in the box. We are ringing in the views. Ringing in, however it is. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Holly, just a simple yes or no. You got my voice message behind the scenes, right? You got my voice message behind the scenes, right, Holly? It's all good. Just say yes or no. You don't have to go into detail. All right. So here's the big news. Here's the big news. About an hour ago, I got an unexpected message on Facebook Messenger. I got an unexpected message on Facebook Messenger from someone that I've known for almost 4 years, from someone that I've loved and respected all that time, despite the back and forths we've had, which weren't even based on issues between us. It was because, once again, this person and I and other people and I have been pinned and pitted against each other over fake instigated drama BS. Not sure, says Holly. Oh, yeah, I sent you a message on Facebook Messenger. You can get it later. We'll talk later. Private stuff, private stuff. Stuff for the future. Stuff for the future. The future collaboration. So it was JT, Jonathan Tuttle, formerly known as Troll of the Century, and even JT Thundercock. He reached out to me on Facebook. I had sent an email, a simple email to the old email with nothing personal on it, because I know that JT, I believe, gave his channel to another woman out here that created some of the issues he was having. But I guess apparently that channel he gave her was attached to his old email. And he had heard I was trying to reach out to him, so he emailed me from a new email that I wasn't aware of. And I wasn't sure if it was him, so I kept, trying to, talk about him through some streams and try to get some other people to get him a message and to connect with me back on Facebook so I can hear his voice and verify that's his actual email before I respond to someone pretending to be John Tuttle. Because a lot of people, that's what they do out here nowadays. You got to be careful. They pretend to be someone they're not to try to get information that really doesn't matter, right? Like, what information would people be trying to figure out anyway? We're like the nicest group out here on YouTube. We're really decent people. So I was talking with JT through a few voice messages and some text messages. California Forward Outdoors, how you doing? Hey, Jay. Hey, brother. Let me just wait. We got some people that are going to be coming back down. Give me a second here, folks. It's a bunch of young Spanish guys. One of the dudes said, "Ay cabrón." And that's one of those wonderful terms of endearment in the Spanish language. The naughty language. Ay cabrón. Let's see here. Everyone's just saying hello to everybody here. Still have 15 people here and 19 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. So I was chatting with JT, and I'm going to make some statements here to everyone regarding John Tuttle. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and so am I. And look, there are people that JT has encountered, just like I have, and it's primarily women that just don't seem to like him for whatever reason. And that's on you. If you don't want to like him or like me or like any other man or any other woman or like anyone in general, that's on you, right? I can choose to like whoever I want, right? And so some things went down with JT and this other woman. And then everybody in the drama land started to make a public spectacle of it. Some of these people that are making a public spectacle of it are getting paid to do that kind of content. Some others are just doing it because that's what they enjoy doing. But the whole thing was taken way out of context and blown way out of proportion. And I'm here to clear the air today. I'm here to clear the air today because I really respect John Tuttle. I've known John Tuttle for almost 4 years. And JT was telling me behind the scenes, and I told him I would talk about this, and he's okay. Okay? I told him I would talk about this, and he's okay. Good to see you, California Ford Outdoors. Meet you all at home, says California Ford Outdoors. Okay. Everyone's just saying hello to everybody, right? Yeah, there are a couple people that I've welcomed back here that, JT's on the fence about. And I'll share my thoughts about that in a second. One of them is a lady that goes by the channel name of GLM, God Loves Me. She's a moderator here now. And another one is Jules, Zero Filter Jules, from, I believe she's in England, right? Now, I've known Jules and JT for almost 4 years. And when I first met Jules and JT almost 4 years ago, it was right when I started my other channel that's now known as Coach Eli, Elias Melas, with 7.4K subs. I met them about almost 4 years ago, right? It was the time where, several months before that, I went through the breakup with my ex, Dana, shut down my former channel, went on to Facebook for about 3 months and created content on there, and then came back to YouTube. And initially, I wasn't going to start streaming, but then I ended up starting to stream because I really love streaming. I love the live aspect. I love pre-recorded videos too, but I love the live aspect too. That goes back to the days like I was sharing on my stream yesterday when I pretended to be a DJ as a little kid in my room. DJs are live on the air. I love the live aspect of entertaining people and throwing down truth bombs to help them at the same time. I would have met up with him yesterday, but he still got the COVID. Oh, that's cool, bro. Yeah. Steer clear of that stuff. If you know someone has it, steer clear of them. Even being vaccinated and with a mask. Anyway, so when I first started streaming and I came back after shutting down my original channel 5.5 years ago, and this is about 3.5 to 4 years ago, right? When I started streaming, I met Jules and JT. And I would run panels, like at least 1 or 2 panels a day. Sometimes overnight panels that lasted 6 to 8 hours long. And we had some of the best conversations. JT, Jules, some other people. And I have JT and Jules to thank. I'm even thanking you, Jules. So when I mention here in a second, I hope that you take it seriously because I just want to have a great peace amongst everyone. I'm very grateful and thankful to you, Jules, and to you, JT. Both of you were a huge part in getting my channel to 4,000 watch hours, like in just a month or less than a month. I got to 4,000 watch hours in just under 30 days because of those people. They were always there for me. And they were fun to talk with and easygoing, and they had great subjects to discuss, non-drama subjects, right? Now, sometimes we would talk about the crazy people on YouTube, But we weren't trying to create drama. We were just saying how crazy some people are out here on YouTube. How some people out here on YouTube, or many people, just do stupid things to get attention because they can't get it the right way, right? So I'm very grateful and thankful to the both of them. Now, JT, John Tuttle, has been moderated here on this channel. He has a new channel he's using to, watch videos, but he hasn't put out any content yet, and he's not sure if he's going to or not. But I have another announcement to make. And I'm not going to announce that until we get to 25 likes and we get back up to at least 17 people in the box here. There's another announcement. I'm going to wait till we get to 25 thumbs up and 17 in the box. That's how we're going to do it. In the meantime, while I wait for that to happen, let's continue talking, okay? So, JT was telling me, briefly some of the things that had happened. I heard my own version. I don't really pay attention to that much drama anymore. Sometimes people will send me small clips, right? Or they'll tell me, right? And even if I go to a drama stream, I'm literally scrubbing through the stream just to kind of see if anyone shows up, if anything is worthy, right? I don't have time anymore to watch 4, 5, 6 hour drama shit shows, drama shit streams, right? Right? All I wanted to know was what was really going on in this situation because of my respect for John Tuttle. $23 thumbs up. How many of those are going to stick at the end of the show? That's what I'm wondering, right? You know what? If they don't stick, I don't care. It doesn't matter. They'll be here for now. It's all good. It's all good. We need 2 more thumbs up and 2 more in the box. And I'll tell you the next big thing. This is going to be big. But let's continue for right now. So JT was telling me that he wasn't too happy with some of the things that the God Loves Me GLM channel was saying about him and Zero Filter Jules, the same Jules that used to do panels with myself and JT when I first started my other channel, my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, almost 4 years ago. And I'm like, dude, let me handle this because honestly, I think everybody's misunderstanding where you're coming from and misunderstanding what truly happened. And I'm going to share what I feel truly happened because I don't think John Tuttle is in the wrong at all. And I don't think any party's in the wrong at all here. I don't think anyone involved in, let's just call this the JT scandal, right? Let's give you some fake drama for right now, right? My lady will love this shit, right? And I don't even want to call this drama, but let me just say this, that honestly, this whole JT John Tuttle scandal, nobody was wrong or right here. It all boils down to one thing. It all boils down to one thing. And I'll share what that is in just a second. But yeah, JT was saying that, he wasn't too happy with what Jules and GLM were saying. And I'm like, dude, well, I reconnected with GLM. She gets along with my lady. And GLM's really not a bad person. She just has her opinion on things, right? And she's not even really a troll. Maybe she's a semi-troll, or every now and then, she'll just do some quirky stuff to entertain herself and stuff. And it's all good. I've learned to deal with it, and it's all good. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Still have 13 in the box. We need 17 in the box and 25 thumbs up if you want to know the rest of the scoop. Let me reset the chat, folks. I'll be right back. All right, nothing's changed, so nothing was stuck. And as far as Jules goes, I don't have any problems with her. I never did have any problems with you, Jules. I just didn't want to be involved with any drama. And, you know, I needed to just make sure that you're not involved with certain drama groups that have no upside for me, right? Now here's the thing, like I mentioned yesterday. There's going to be drama in all aspects of life, no matter how much you're trying to avoid it, right? But there are certain groups that get paid to create fake instigated drama, and there's no upside for me there or anyone else. The only upside is for the people that are getting paid to create specific content, right? And you respond to that type of content, all you're doing is feeding them more of what they need to keep getting paid, right? So there's no upside there, right? So I just wanted to make sure that you're not involved with people that are getting paid to make content on me and other people, specifically paid to make content specifically on other people, right? But Jules and I are good, and I think Jules has a lot of great insight and things to share and talk about. She's experienced a lot in life. And, you know, like I mentioned when I saw Jules on GLM God Loves Me channel the other day, I welcomed her back and she was cool with it. What I'm going to say to you, GLM and Jules, give JT a chance. JT's done nothing wrong. And JT's not coming out here saying he's a victim of circumstance, but I think he was. I think everyone involved in the let's just call it the JT fake scandal, right? Because it wasn't even, like, this all boils down to, you know, a bunch of people going through some emotional stuff and trying to find happiness, right? And sometimes things don't work out. And in the real world, outside of YouTube, when things don't work out, people just let things go and they move on usually, right? But on YouTube, people like to make a public spectacle out of everything, right? And JT's not the kind of guy that wants to, you know, make streams and continue talking smack about people. But if he has to defend himself, he will, and that's all he's ever done, right? But I can't say that about the other women involved. There are other women involved in this, and the women just can't stop making content out of it, or at least couldn't stop making content out of it for a while. Now it's kind of slowed down because JT stepped away for a week and a half or so, maybe almost 2 weeks. He stepped away, and that was a good move, JT. I've done that in the past. That was a good move. That was a good move because you let some of the heat die down. Hey, Joe Shipley, how you doing? Hope all is well with you, my old friend Coach Eli. How you been, Joe Shipley? Joe, I should probably moderate you one of these days. You just don't come around often enough. And you're Lewis's friend, right? Let Lewis know behind the scenes to send me your channel link. And we can connect behind the scenes too if you're connected with him on Facebook, and I can moderate you very soon. You've been around for a while, brother, and I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping on in. 24 thumbs up, 14 in the box. We need to get to 17 people and 25 thumbs up. And I'll get you all the next big piece of news. If not, you're going to have to wait. Eventually, you'll find out. But if you want to know now, inquiring minds want to know, right? 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 I know there's one person that wants to know more than anyone. The whole thing is so comical to me. It's just so comical to me. We've got only 12 people here, 24. West Coast 206 Pinoy, welcome to the Mod Crew, brother. West Coast 206 Pinoy. You're the latest Coach Eli moderator. Welcome, bro. How you doing, Fizzin? West Coast is the best coast, especially for streaming, right? We've got a lot of West Coast streamers. I used to be associated with more East Coast streamers, but now there are a lot of people on the West Coast that I know that do streaming. And it does make a difference. The 3-hour time difference being 3 hours behind from the East Coast, it makes a huge, huge difference. Gonna be a lot of haters on this one. Well, it is what it is. We got 25 thumbs up. That was probably you, Fizzin. Thank you. Now we need 3 more in the box. Get me to 17 people in the box. People, and the next piece of big news, you'll find out tonight instead of God knows when. You want to find out right now? You know what to do. Two more. Well, we need 4 more now. I got 13 in the box right now. We need 4 more people. Share this out. Like it? Let's go, says my lady. Got 14 in the box, right? Hey, baby, you already know what it is. It's pretty big, huh, baby? This is going to be pretty big, right? You know it. And you know what, baby? You might even be a part of it if you want to be. Oh, yeah. Holly, you're joking with the buffering, right? I love how we have a buffering emoji now. We have a buffering emoji. We can't even type out buffering anymore. We just put that little buffering emoji circle. Of course. My lady says, oh, yeah. Now the guy from Louisiana's botting me. Come on, dude. And guess what? Just because you botted me, I'm not gonna give you folks the news. Just because that pathetic Louisiana man decided to bot me, you're not getting the news. And moderators, those of you that do know the news in here, do not share it. Keep them in suspense, because you know this is the price you're gonna pay for doing stupid shit. I would normally not even acknowledge the botting, but I'm saying you just killed the news because you're botting me now. I know, isn't that funny, baby? That Louisiana man that runs a repair business, he just likes to bot people. You think fake viewers that YouTube's going to remove at the end of the show before it goes to the replay are going to get you the answer? No. Now you're going to pay the price. Now everyone's going to pay the price, right? It's peanuts. Yeah, Holly, you don't say anything because you know what it is, Holly. Just play along with it, you know? Good job, troll. Well, it wasn't a troll. It was that dude from Louisiana. He's the same guy that bought my channel subscribers, and then he also did a YouTube video accusing me of buying subscribers, right? So he buys me subscribers and then goes over to Social Blade and says these numbers are unreal. Eli's buying subs. No, dude, you bought me those subs and then created that video telling people I bought subs. Come on, bro. I've never once purchased any subs or likes or views or anything like that ever. But you guys have. And that's all good. That's all good. Thank you for botting me, but that's good. That you just killed it for everyone waiting for the big news. Now, who knows how long they're going to wait? Who knows how long they're going to wait, right? Folks, today we're answering questions regarding anything you want to ask, business or personal wise for your life. Any questions regarding your relationships, any questions regarding your business, whether you work for someone else or work for yourself, or you want to transition from working for someone else to working for yourself, I can help you with that. Ask away. We've got probably another 30 more minutes before we go off the air. We are at 1 hour and 6 minutes. Looks like a crescent moon tonight. West Coast 26 Pinoy. I got cap from him. You mean the alligator inbred man? Who's that, Fizzin? The alligator? Oh. Are you talking about Gunner? It's okay. I don't have a problem occasionally mentioning Gunner. Gunner's moved on and done his own thing. Gunner is not obsessed with Eli content anymore because his sponsors backed off of pushing him to do Eli content, right? That's all it is, man. So I don't have a problem every now and then, getting a good laugh, at some of the past stuff, right? But if he was still getting paid to come at me, then I wouldn't be talking about him, because then it'd be basically giving him more of what he wants, right? That's how it goes. Swamp Man, Louisiana. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't have to mention his name. Don't say it. But it's the R Man. It's the R Man. Yeah. Yeah, he has a big boner for me, right? He just gets really annoyed at me. When the truth of the matter is, it's like, I never talk about the guy. I've moved on. Like, dude, I don't talk about you. I want nothing to do with you, but you somehow seem to find your way back. And that's all right. But just know, Mr. R, you just ruined the surprise for everyone. It's all good. But don't worry, I got another plan. And like they say in show business, the show must go on. Oh, Justin Wilson. No, you know who we're talking about, Holly. You've run into this guy in the past. Anyway, as far as JT goes, look, no one's at fault here regarding the JT situation. Okay? JT's a good guy. He's a man, right? He's a man that likes women. I'm a man that likes women. He's a man that likes pussy. What man doesn't like pussy, right? And when he was connecting with that woman, he wanted to get with her. Maybe he wanted to be intimate with her. What man doesn't want to be intimate with a woman that they're pursuing to a certain extent, right? And she was liking the attention because she was going through and still going through a divorce and going through other things in her life, right? And here's the thing. I heard something And JT was accused of putting this out there, right? And it's not really that big of a deal, because here's the thing. You should never be ashamed of what you do for work. Let me repeat that one more time. You should never be ashamed of what you do for work. And I guess JT was accused. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, and it doesn't even really matter. It was said that JT said that this woman works for Burger King. Okay. So here's the thing. What's wrong with her working for Burger King? Maybe she's a manager at Burger King. You never know. And even if she's not, so what? Maybe she doesn't need to make a whole lot of money. Maybe she just needs a job to get out and have some benefits or something, right? So there's nothing wrong with where this woman works, right? And there's one thing I've learned about being on YouTube. You don't trust anyone. If you don't want people to know anything about you, you don't even tell your most trusted friend. Because your most trusted friend is the most likely to slip and let out the information, right? An example with my lady. Nobody behind the scenes knows who she is, not even our closest friends. Why? Not because we don't trust them, because they might slip. Or in case something goes wrong and they turn on us, we don't want them exposing her until we're ready to expose her ourselves, right? So the bottom line is this: if you don't want the whole world to know something about you on YouTube or social media, then don't tell anyone that you're connected with through social media, especially YouTube, right? But there's nothing to be ashamed of. Working for Burger King, McDonald's. Do you know that now McDonald's pays like starting $15 to $18 an hour? It's a real job. And their managers make good money and they have great benefits, right? And yeah, here's the thing. You know, JT might have let that out. I don't know what the truth is. Maybe he felt slighted, but you can't sit there and say the other side didn't do their part of sharing things they shouldn't have. Right? That's what people do when they go through these situations, right? And it all boils down to, again, this. I've talked about this before. I'm not mentioning the woman's name, but you folks know who she is. And I don't have a problem with her or anyone. I'm just saying this woman is going through a lot right now. Robots will be doing the job soon. Sorry, my allergies are really kicking into high gear today. Maybe they will be doing the job soon. Who knows? YT people will always take a positive and turn it into a negative some way, somehow, because it gets some attention through the drama live streaming aspect, right? They do it for attention. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to... I know there are people here, and I care about this woman too, even though she's no longer a mod here, and she's the one that, you know, we were connected on Facebook, and she removed us, so that's her choice. I'm not trying to talk smack. I'm just saying that she's going through a lot right now. She's going through a lot right now because of her marriage and other things. And she's using YouTube as an outlet. And she's doing whatever she can to get attention on YouTube because that's what's making her feel better, right? Now, you folks have a couple options. You can try to reach out to her behind the scenes and tell her, hey, we know you're just trying to seek attention because you're not feeling good about your marriage and other things that aren't going as best as possible for you right now, right? Right? You can do that and probably not get anywhere. Or you want to know what the best way to turn someone around is? Stop supporting their live streams where they're seeking all that attention and validation, right? That's the problem out here on YouTube, right? That's the problem out here on YouTube. Yeah, there go 4 of those likes. I know the game. It's all good. And you know what? The real likes will stick. Who cares? You guys didn't get the actual information. Now, who knows when? you'll find out the next information. This is involving JT. With JT's blessing. But we're going to hold off now. This whole thing has been about a man that felt he found a good woman to the point of where he would have probably considered settling down with her. See, JT was really hurt over what happened between him and this woman. But at the same time, I was trying to tell JT during that time, and even now I'll say this, JT, I think you know now, look, when women are going through divorce and, you know, they're in their late 40s, they're also probably menopausing, they're going through a lot of stuff, right? And I'm not saying that this woman is not a good woman. She probably is. But she's got a lot of emotional things she's dealing with right now. And she's not in a good place for a relationship. She needs to work through her current stuff. I say this respectfully. You are a good guy, Coach Eli. I've always appreciated your kind and good vibes. Well, thank you for that, Joe Shipley. I'm an honest person. I'm really trying to help people here better understand what's going on. Right? Folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We'll be going off the air in about 15 minutes or less. We're heading towards the end of the trail right now. For JT, he found a good woman. Guys, let me tell you this. Okay, this is how guys work. Yes, even good guys like me that want a woman for more than just sex. If I can't picture myself fucking you after I see your picture, then there's no shot. It's not even worth talking with you. So there has to be some kind of physical attraction, right? So, you know, if people are saying, oh, you know, JT tried to take advantage of this woman, this and that. No, it wasn't that. He really felt for her. He felt bad for her. He's been through things before, kind of like she's going through. He really, really gave her a lot of emotional support. And then when she, you know, backed away and twisted everything, he felt slighted, right? But at the same time, you know, I think JT knew better that she wasn't in the right place emotionally for anything serious. Now, sometimes things just kind of happen, right? I get that. I get that. And for JT, you know, he's been known as the kind of guy that, you know, doesn't want to settle down and bang a bunch of different women. But what guy doesn't say that until they find someone that does knock their socks off, right? There's not a guy on the planet that wouldn't stop being a player if they found a woman that knocks their socks off. And that's what I think happened here. There's nothing wrong with what JT did, and I don't think there's really anything wrong with what the other woman did, according to what she's been going through, right? But everyone out here on YouTube just wants to make a big fucking public spectacle out of every little damn thing, right? Especially the drama channels, because that's their job, right? What other content are drama channels going to create? Positive content? Bore your audience, right? Humans make mistakes. You're right, baby. Baby, do you now realize just how dumb half the shit is out here on YouTube and social media? Do you realize how dumb this is, right? In the real world, JT and this woman would have parted ways and maybe still had a friendship outside of this, right? But because of YouTube and other people being involved and making content out of this and it being a shared platform, it starts World War III to the point of where JT's like, I got to get the fuck out of here for a little bit, right? And that's what he did. And I commend you for that, JT. Great job. I wish you were here. You got the mod wrench. Where are you, JT? Yeah, all the trolls removed their thumbs up. We're down to 16. You see, the trolls were told by their messiah to go and thumb me up and unthumb me and then thumb me down just to get the information. That's all good, not a big deal. You didn't think I knew you were going to do that? It's not a big deal. Are you really asking me how ridiculous this is, LOL? Yeah, I am, baby. Because I really want you to show the people out there that even though you've only been out here with me on YouTube for about 6 months and you've been my woman for a little over a year, you become an expert on how to handle yourself and understand the point of YouTube, at least parts of YouTube, right? Hey, you know what, baby? I've got 154 in the box right now. I'm making it rain, right? 154 in the box. Thanks to the Louisiana man. Now, here's the thing. There are other people that I know how to buy these live view bots. It could be somebody else, too. And it may not even be the Louisiana man. I think it is the Louisiana man, but I also think it could be one other person. I used to be friends with all these people, right? They used to tell me all these things, right? And now they use it against me. It's hilarious, man. This is the most hilarious thing ever. But we had a really nice turnout here today, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. And stay tuned, because who knows when I'm going to make an announcement that I was going to make on this show regarding JT. Something that JT talked with me about and gave me his full blessing to talk about and to share. Autism Mom to 2, or of 2. I want to know the news, not fair. Well, Autism Mom of 2, do me a favor. Send me a voice message on Facebook Messenger where we connected. Because I'm waiting to verify it's actually you before I add you to the Coach Eli mod group. And if you get added to that, all the mods that are in there know. So do that, and you'll Holly's hauntings and happenings says LOL. My lady says respectfully, maturely, professionally, yes, babe. And at Holly, I say, not my circus, not my monkeys. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Just waiting for some of the regulars to come on the trail. Oh, it's a nice breeze. California Ford Outdoors, sup West Coast, you're right. You love it, huh? California Ford Outdoors, you love it, right? Yeah, folks, keep it locked here. Keep it locked here. To Coach Eli 2. Authentic live streams. And I'll make an announcement soon. regarding what wasn't mentioned. $147 in the box, man. Wow, I'm popular. Wow. That's awesome. I'm stoked. And back up to 17 thumbs up. Legit. Cool. Thank you for the legit 17 thumbs up. Autism Mom of 2 retracted her message. Nice and beautiful every day, says Holly's Hauntings and Happenings. Yes, Coach Eli, going to stay on here for a bit. 206, I snag ya. I think she subscribed to you. West Coast Pinoy, or West Coast 206 Pinoy. Never been to Cali. I'm an East Coast girl. Everyone, have an excellent evening. I gotta go. Thanks for stopping by, CFO, California Ford Outdoors. That is awesome. Round of applause, says West Coast 206 Pinoy. Yeah. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally, you so popular, baby. I guess so, babe. I guess so, baby. My numbers went from 15 in the box to 150 or 147 right now. It'll be short-lived, though, baby. Don't worry. YouTube will remove those botted views at the end of the show. Yeah, folks, keep it locked to the Coach Eli network of channels. Subscribe here, bang the bell, select the notifications here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. Also, make sure you go to my main channel and subscribe there as well. Nightbot's been sharing the link to my main channel every 7 minutes. It's also in the description, a couple of lines down. Or just go to youtube.com/lifecoacheli. That's youtube.com/lifecoacheli. Subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications, and you won't miss anything. You're gonna want to be subscribed to both channels. Because here's the thing. From this point on, you never know which channel I'll put content on. I'm going to start to really, really, really mix things up. You never know. You never know. You're going to want to do that. You're going to want to do that right now. And again, keep it locked to the Coach Eli network of channels to find out what I was going to mention today, but somebody blew it. Thanks to California Ford Outdoors, says Autism Mom of 2. Hehe, no problem, Mom of 2, says CFO. Mom of 2, I snag ya. Autism Mom of 2, sorry, my keyboard has taken the night off and my thumbs are following. We're at 89 minutes an hour and 29 minutes. I'm really, really feeling the pollen today. There's an abundance of pollen. I think after all the rain last week, man, it's regrown. And I'm just really feeling a pollen high right now. It's starting to wear me down. So I'm going to have to go home, get some rest, eat some food. And like I said, I think I said earlier, this is probably going to only be the only, piece of content I do today. I'll update you folks. I will be picking up my lady tomorrow in the early afternoon. And who knows, we may do something tomorrow night or Saturday. But one of these days, I will also make the very important announcement regarding JT that I wasn't going to mention here, or that I was going to mention here, that I wasn't going to mention here, or that I was going to mention here. Yeah, the fuzzy mic is looking more yellow than gray. Is it really? You know, honestly, I have two backups. They don't even make this size anymore. The newer ones are bigger. You can't even order these. But last year, I got in touch with Rode that makes the mini shotgun mic I get this from, and told them their newer, smaller windscreens don't work as well. And they sent them a picture of, because I have a few other products. I sent them a picture of the two mics that I purchased before for phones, and they sent me two of these for free by mail. They paid for the postage, and they sent them out to me for free. I'm a customer for life. So this is getting kind of old and dirty. I mean, I've been using this one. I've had this windscreen, which is from my original Rode mic I got, which has a 3.5 millimeter jack for the older iPhones that had the 3.5 millimeter jack. Now, the newer one I got when I used the Rode shotgun mic has the lightning port on it. And it came with a smaller windscreen, which doesn't work as well as the older one. So they sent me two of these for free. So this is like what? 4 years old, 4+ years old, right? Almost 5 years old. Still sounds good and looks okay, but yeah, I'm sure by now it's gotten a little dirty. Maybe that's why it looks a little yellowish, right? I wonder if I can even wash this and make it last longer. But you know, when you're a YouTuber and you're dependent on your equipment working to create your content regularly, you got to have backups. I have backups of everything. I got backup studio lights. I got backup, bulbs for my my green screen being lit up. I've got backup cables, backup everything, backup selfie sticks, right? Etc. You got to have backups. I might do a live stream on it this weekend. You're more than welcome to pull up. I'd love to join you. All right, dude, look. Fizzin, how can we connect behind the scenes? On Facebook? Let me know. West Coast 206 Pinoy, I mean. Eli, did you know there was an incel charged with a hate crime recently for harassing women? That's because these guys lack mental and emotional stability and security, right? They're insecure guys. They're desperate, right? And these guys keep trying so hard. They've been told that, when women say no, they mean yes, and that's not true, right? Now, sometimes a woman really likes you and she will say no, and you can kind of say, well, I get it. Maybe we can wait and just blah, 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 right? And if you're cool like that, sometimes a woman might just jump you for being understanding, right? These incels don't understand how women's emotions work, right? Right? They don't understand the difference between when a woman really truly means no or is saying no because she wants to see if you're going to just pull back for a second and wait for her to come to you, right? That's what these incels don't understand. So they push it when the woman really doesn't want them to go any further, and that's what happens. They get arrested, they get popped for sexual harassment, rape, and all that kind of stuff, right? I didn't hear about it, bro, but we can talk about it on your show. Good night, all. Much respect, and thanks to all that tuned in. Absolutely. Gmail is how you can contact me. Let me screenshot that. All right. Am I back? Can you folks still hear me and see me? All right. All right, folks. Keep it locked here. You never know when I might make that announcement. You never know. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.